Ok xem nào. Ờm, có vẻ ổn rồi đấy. Ok thì đây có lẽ đây là lần đầu mình stream Genshin Impact và mình nghĩ là ngày này sẽ không bao giờ tới. Ngày chậm 6 phút nha, khiếp quá đây. Thằng này chậm 6 phút nha, khiếp quá đây là bảo là 2 giờ hơn mà đâu phải 2 giờ đúng đâu. Hay nhở? Cái gì nhở? Mình đang định làm gì nhở? Đúng rồi, đây là phiên bản 3.8. Đây là trong Chelsea đây có một event mới và sẽ dẫn ra một khu vực mới. Cái này là chỉ tạm thời thôi. Và đây sẽ thử làm cái quest này luôn. Đấy. Ok, đây là đồng thời nếu mà nghe thì tính nhạc bé thì đây mình cho khoảng một thôi để đề phòng lại sợ là bị đánh bạc quyền. Nói thật mình vẫn sợ cái đấy. Ok này.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Clea and Kaya are here too.
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time.
Nhà
But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
nhà Chelsea không bị bản quyền ở đây cũng có biết mà thôi cứ tắt đi cho để phòng thôi.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone.
Nếu không thì chốc nữa cho tăng lên 1-2 mức nữa thôi.
Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah, let me tell it. Let me tell it. A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came flying in through the window.
Flying through the window?
How does it like a bird does? It was flapping its wings. It could even talk.
Ok, cái gì thế này lại ý tưởng mấy cái lá thư trong Harry Potter à?
It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Clee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her."
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Clea off to Sumeru on her own. But Clea is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a
for
history of
fuck's sake,
saving
really?
Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Tất nhiên là tôi nghe rồi.
Mr. Honorary Knight.
Chứ tất nhiên là tôi nghe rồi chứ là mình có chích đọc đâu hả bái? Chứ nghe chích đọc thì mất nhiều thời gian hơn, nghe còn ý là còn đỡ hơn ý.
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to...
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far.
Đúng là tất
It's
nhiên
gonna be
rồi.
a long journey.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time.
Wow! Well, that'll definitely make things easier.
It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
3's plenty. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may... Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kind of makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Ta lại hai nơi và ta lại về. Cũng ly đấy. Có ai ở trong ý không? Ai nhỉ? Thainari hoặc là Cory đấy.
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called... That's the one. Maybe we can get...
All right. Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Mr. Honorary Knight.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us acting...
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great! Okay, Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill!
Hả?
Huh? No, it's not a hill! Ah, wait!
Thôi, xong rồi. Well, lại bị có khả năng bị Thailand nhầm tới.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Sorry.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
Nghe giọng Paimon trong tiếng Anh nghe khó chịu hơn tiếng Nhật.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow! There are so many big flowers! Oh, and jumping mushrooms!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like, Oh, yeah. Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of those.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free. Right?
Mình có thể ngửi thấy cái mùi thuốc nổ sắp tới ở trong chuỗi nhiệm vụ này. Lại nổ bùng bùng bùng.
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tainari in Gandharvaville.
Ok rồi. Đâu nhỉ? Đây chứ. Ây ui,
Hey, look!
what the?
Chloe! Huh? And is that Eula with her? What's she doing in Gandharvaville?
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Hmm? Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too. Hi, Kale.
Kale, Eula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Oh, cool. Great.
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do, enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might... As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person.
Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt. Now...
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tainari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while, but I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes...
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search, my cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus,
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's I read in a storybook
Nope.
that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us.
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible
Chỗ
sight!
này á.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. Nope, you got it right. I said Gandharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's...
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Oh, Paimon's so tired.
We should have found something by now.
Huh? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it. Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite, that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Hello God.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we...
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us?
Of course! Mom said that if I ever need magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so
Look, something flew over.
Wow, so what could be?
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumeru mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain?
A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on! We made it! Oh, that answers that question.
Wait, where the? Cho cái vẻ giọng đấy.
There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
What?
Hey,
the-
don't run off and leave us all behind.
Okay.
Look! There's a huge...
Incredible. It looked so small. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Update rồi à? Vừa mới update sáng nay xong.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story?
Oh, you mean the one about King Destret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to bottle it.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you...
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale?
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of... Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich.
Guess we won't know until we get there. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Bây giờ mới bắt đầu chơi quest. Really? Okay, what the fuck is this bản đồ đấy? What the... Okay. À, lại có một cái bấm cung đây, lại ngay đây luôn. Thôi thì gặp lại bắn trận Valo đã, ok. What the hell?
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out. Wow, it's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I...
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it. That's so scary. Stop getting behind.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain. In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Yikes!
Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a ball?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this... somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
It's the waterball monster!
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Really?
I don't think it's hungry.
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us! Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for... Like the cats?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the... It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll... Exactly. So let...
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave? Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is trapped in the wall? Don't be sad, water droplet.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them?
Nope, we can't do that. No break.
Do we need to find...
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
What the?
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device net.
What Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe we...
But what does that mean?
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
Okay, what the fuck now?
Whoa! Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection of this box in front of the wall? Come back out for a second. Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is...
Aw, and they both do this...
water droplet number...
It's saying thank you, Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
How the?
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Well, I'm just glad.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you, though.
Hey now, I only suggested that because...
Water droplet? Is there anyone else? Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
Ê rồi, ui rồi. Rộng đấy. Rất rộng một đằng khác. Okay.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives! Itia, the situation is now critical. Oh, I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated.
But even so...
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Wait.
Well, I
hold
live
on.
here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that... But just imagine how different
How
things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless...
Oh, you're right.
Act now while you still can. You have to stand the most important thing.
Well, no one chooses to have... But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs.
Greetings, everyone. I guess...
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kind of wanted to say hello and...
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a... Have any of you heard of Inasuma's the Onmyo Chamber? It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of... This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class... Isn't that right, General?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy...
That doesn't sound like the divine Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Seems kind of embarrassing, but... Maybe I'd fit in better. Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of...
Huh? Oh no. Sorry.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time.
Hello Bình. Ông bảo hơi muộn tí, không thấy thằng Bách đâu.
Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the
Perhaps us.
Indeed. Wisdom
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Fine by me. Sounds at least cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen? Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants... Kaya can be the Master Thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the Knight! And Paimon will...
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of...
Yula can be the Sword Master who can cut through anything, and also...
That's more...
And Kale can be... No,
Like
I don't
role
mind.
play à?
Healer is a great role. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or... Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever!
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages.
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard...
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives...
Oh! We
Nope,
can't
okay.
leave you out, Miss Adia.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here.
I got it! This wasn't...
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually...
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her. The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Idia.
Ah, all right. I'll be the mascot then. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it?
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant... It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain. And the needless to say, many things in the Valurian Mirage have now just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi,
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be
Yeah, and not Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait,
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with...
Well, I'm useless.
Don't put yourself down, Idia.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, that'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on,
Cái đây trên. Ê,
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary, what's it like there? There must be... Wait! You look...
Oh, sorry to disappoint you. I have lots of great stories about Watatsu.
chứ đây có cái này.
Feeling nervous, Kale?
Oh, no. Not at all. I'm just,
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down.
There you go. With just a...
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind?
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy.
Oh,
who else has visited the Valoria Mirage recently? He was a huge help and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like after him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Still, not to worry.
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia. Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh,
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away, but the rest all landed in different areas. Now, as the caretaker and your master...
You can just be yourself if you want.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with...
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules...
Earmark? What?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangonomiya, and our knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections... All right, well, if anyone finds any, please take care while you're out on the road and...
You got it!
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two? I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
What? Chỗ mà hòm dương hay kia.
down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture further than usual to really broaden my horizons.
Oh, okay,
Well,
thank you.
that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
A reward on the road.
Từ đó thì đây. À, là cái này ok.
Okay, this now. I'm sure you're both wondering, there's nothing here.
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right?
Yes, showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job.
Cheer up, Idia. The Hydro Eidolon can give, that's where you come in. You're the...
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never... This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding... At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component...
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I...
Really?
No. Sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance.
Hey, come on! Cheer up!
Xem nào. Mình có cái gì đây nhờ. Chắc phải di chuyển một cái thùng rồi. Ôi, cái má nó nhầm. Nên đỡ hơn rồi. Không được à?
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back.
What is this thing anyway? And why is it so small? It doesn't...
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's... So that leaves...
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to... Anyway, thank you. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was...
What's wrong, Coco?
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that. Can you tell me a little bit more?
Oh, sure!
I see.
Ồ.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh. And now it's...
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident...
Oh, so you saw...
Yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. Like Idia said, it felt like the world was... flipped upside down.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought...
Wishful thinking is only going to lead...
Hey, Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and... You beat us! I was sure we...
Hey, how'd it go?
Oh, run roleplay.
Impressive. I doubt...
How about our master thief?
You bet! The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see it, but then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere. So we... Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs.
Miss General, you should come too.
Wonderful. It would...
Let's go!
Yep. Nhắc thế. Oh yeah. Oh, ok luôn. Oh, what the fuck? Cái gì thế này? Còn dưới bên kia ok.
Here it is! Here it is! See? This canyon was...
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound.
Could it have been the central hub?
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Adia lived.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse...
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain.
Really? Huh. I assumed that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems... Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Roleplay.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Adia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart.
Like what?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like...
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? That would solve the issue.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look!
What
I
the
made a
fuck?
cart!
Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
What in the
Whoa!
fuck?
It fits a track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
I just wanted to get...
Paimon's gotta ask. What exactly did you make your cart from?
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something?
It's just... This cart is made from...
Oh, when oh.
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific...
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the,
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop. The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help. Aw, it seems to really like them.
Any volunteer?
Leave that to us.
Lại nữa đây. Ok. Ok rồi. Đây.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty.
Yay! We saved.
Whoa. Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks.
Good. Let's keep going then.
Được nhìn quanh luôn xem có gì, có cái challenge ở đây này. What the heck gì đây? Chúng nó làm, chúng nó làm. Ơ. Hả? Ok. Đây được. À, quay hướng ngược lại. Kia mà. Cái challenge đấy đi qua. À, quy về. Ồ, sao có ba hòn dương kia.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No. The hydroidolins are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
A reward on the road.
Oh, for fuck's sake, đừng nói là...
Whee! Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now.
This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
Oh, shit.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Nếu mình thấy cái tay đây ở góc đấy.
here. It's so big, but, not as big as the one. I bet it's something super important.
Very good, Klee. You're using...
It appears to be a...
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to action...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station. But he said really, it made no difference which one we started with. But he just had to turn it into a huge... Let's see...
If you ask me.
Yes. Finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on.
Trước khi đi.
Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected.
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up.
The answer is standing right in front of me.
Yeah, sure. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh?
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw...
Me?
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing any.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all...
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydro...
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it...
What? You think you deserve the credit?
You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that once... Speaking of Hado...
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either.
Oh,
Klee?
I don't get. Nobody did anything.
Who are you calling smug?
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew.
Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have... As a passing traveler here, but in my experience, family issues can...
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still... I don't know how to explain.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh.
Hey, come on, you two.
What, you?
We're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Bro, look at him.
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Right, mini game. Oh,
A reward on the road. Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister.
You're in no condition to be.
Yeah.
That's true, but you should.
Exactly. If there's anything that...
You and Ferdinand?
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me.
I'm not trying.
Hey, Ferd,
Oh, don't worry. We're not.
are you and Jaren?
Hmm?
Why don't you just talk? Kaya's also worried.
You're right. But our relationship.
Well,
Really?
we've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously, and something. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're...
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't, but my mommy told me that you help someone. Hado sure doesn't look very happy.
Please right, you know? You three need...
Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out, and Jeremy. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again.
I know. But this domain. I was thinking that if it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thing.
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing.
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've.
The choo-choo cart is...
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along...
Yeah, what?
Hey, Klee, do you want?
Yay!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very. Hey, everyone, please come with me. We need to get the hydro.
hey there.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Alright, go, 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 go.
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to...
Huh? But doesn't it...
Yes, of course. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized...
Huh?
Yes, Cle-
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle?
Yes.
Wow, that...
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo car?
Nope. Today...
Is that so? Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while...
Yep.
Okay, okay.
Oh, this is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun.
That's so much...
Guess that. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kai as?
Nothing. Kai is just the...
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh, I was having so...
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing
You mean you snatched...
In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hand.
Aw, do we really have... Okay. Even though I want to keep playing...
That's our wise mage.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride.
Huh? I thought I was keeping my composure. Don't worry.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you...
Okay.
Uh-huh. After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the...
What?
Is this an answer from...
Còn trong này nữa. Thấy cái gì nhỉ? Thấy một cái ngay đây và đây. Để tôi kiểm tra cái này trước đã.
This world?
Đấy, kia. Wow. Thế là ok luôn. À ok, đây là quest phụ à, ok. Thì là cái chính chứ vậy. Để cái biết được tele được rồi.
Rise.
Welcome back! Well, any good news?
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo.
Seems she had a little too much fun.
Good idea. I think we could all...
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. An.
Well, it sounds like our... So, back to the missing component.
You bet! Kaya said that the...
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers. Well, if I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived. But it was... they sure must have a lot of...
You almost sound as...
Yes, I've known them for... You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but they mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here. Now that I've told you everything, I'll go...
Do you need me to accompany?
Oh, no, it's a...
Ok thì phần quest đầu tiên qua bên này. Really mới. Ok. Cái gì nhỉ? À ok. Cái này thứ sáu, nếu mà tính toán đúng thì cái này là thứ sáu này, cái này là chủ nhật này. Yeah. Ôi trời. À ok. Ok, mình đi khám phá cái map. How the fuck mình có được lấy lá? Thôi thôi chúng nó chơi. Ok bây giờ làm cái trò gì đấy? Xem nào. Không biết bao nhiêu phần trăm còn thật. Cái khu vực này còn chưa mở. Để thử vào trong cái này.
Is this an answer from this world? Ok, bây giờ how the fuck?
đâu. Từ đây.
Go.
I'll keep this close.
Được chắc ở trên chuyên cấp là nhiều tôi ok đi theo cái này.
There is no escape!
Rise.
Này có gì không? Hay là chơi đã cũng không được.
Shine down!
Wheel of life.
But a moment...
Team gì đây? À, đây là cái team gốc đầu tiên mà tôi chơi. Khi mới vào chơi game thì tôi chơi team này. Ok. Xong một cái, còn hai cái nữa. Là cái này, cái chat nó dẫn cái hát được. Không. Đi vòng. Hát được phát thì như thế. Ê, không, được. Cái kia. Nhà nó lên nhỉ. Rồi. Chà. Ok. Hang này rộng đấy.
Life goes on.
I'll keep this close.
What the fuck?
Windblade!
Faster? Okay, faster.
No escape!
Go.
I'll keep this close.
Đi vòng. Này nếu là hát kia được nhờ.
A reward on the road.
Đi theo bên này. Đúng rồi.
Wish me luck.
Go, Barbara, go!
This is the kind of surprise I could sing about. What's happening?
Đưa cho thế này thôi chắc. Nó bị ngắt.
Life goes on.
I'll keep this close.
Lửa băng nước thế thì dạ được nhỉ.
We can do this.
Ok xem nào.
Go.
Tạm nghe sang
As per our contract.
Just what will we come across this time?
Tôi ở đây.
What's happening?
Không biết. Xem cái này thì thế này là xong một cái quest này. What? Okay. Lên được. À. Đây phải đúng vị trí à, nhưng mà cái nào. Okay, how? Oh, we get it in hack, right? Ah, okay. Oh wow, luôn hòm hiếm.
Is this an answer from this world?
Voucher. Em có đi mua để voucher 4 luôn. Đổi luôn. Ê, xong một cái quest đây rồi này. Thì tại đây thì hôm nay thế thôi. Nếu mà mọi người muốn ở đây thì mình có thể stream tiếp cái cốt truyện chính vào nếu mà theo đúng như thời gian thì thứ 6 này. Chứ ngoài ra thì không thì thôi. Chào nhé.